Hey everybody, this is Brian Gormley with another edition of We're in Greater DC. As everyone knows, we film all over the DC-Baltimore metro region, different location each week. Managed to film in a different location for each week for the last 4 years. Pretty cool. And the first person to get to guess our filming location and send that guess to support at cornerstonepropertieshomeinfo.com. That's support at cornerstonepropertieshomeinfo.com. Gets a free prize, whatever we're giving away. This week we're in a little bit of a tough location, so we're going to drive a little bit around. We're in the corner of the state, so feel free to take your best guess. But in the meantime, feel free to listen up and hopefully get a little tip or tidbit on how to handle real estate, short sales, and so on in today's marketplace. So today we're talking about foreclosures and the new CFPB regs, as we've been discussing for the last couple of weeks. The reality is that in theory they're not supposed to dual track anymore. In theory, it's actually a set of very complicated rules depending on when you get your loss mitigation package in and when it's considered "quote unquote" complete or substantially complete. And so that's what triggers the gist of the new rules are this: the sooner the better that you can get that in. If you can get it in early on enough, particularly for loan modification packages, not so much short sales, but loan mods in particular, they are not allowed to set a sale date and foreclose without a review of the full package, a disposition or a determination of the status, as well as an opportunity for appeal of that decision. And there's also even a meaningful opportunity for request for document production. So anyway, that's the gist. The bottom line: you need to get your packages in before 15 days prior to the sale date for them to have an opportunity to review. They will expedite the review even for short sales, but you got to do that within 15 days. So, and the reason why I'm up here today is because we've got so much in the way of foreclosure activity now that the bottom line, what you have to do, because you can't rely on the servicer any longer, and not that you ever could, but it was a lot easier to get a foreclosure postponed in the last few years than it is now. Because of the CFPB regs, they're basically sort of a trade-off. There's some additional protection for the homeowner, but unfortunately they have to get through the review in about 35 days or so. So what we're seeing is the servicers just blasting through these things and declining files outright and left for lack of docs. And so that's the practical reality on the ground. So what we do instead to combat this is file for injunctions. I've been all over the state of Maryland filing 14 to 11 injunctions to stop sales, and you've got to do that before the foreclosure actually happens, or you lose your opportunity. There's a very, very tight time frame, 15 days for filing it, depending on if it's an owner-occupied property or it's not, and if you've had mediation or you haven't. And so again, another complicated set of rules. It's a case-by-case thing, but suffice it to say, there's really not a lot of time to file these things, and it's a bit of creates a bit of a fire drill as a result. So anyway, we have been successful at these injunctions. We gotten a lot of foreclosures postponed. Actually, we've got a very, very happy note, and we'll end on this, that we actually got a foreclosure vacated, reversed, totally set aside. It was in Howard County, and Freddie Mac was the guilty party. They didn't offer mediation to the client. They just made a mistake, thought that was not an owner-occupied property. In Maryland, if you have an owner-occupied property, you're entitled to mediation with your lender, and we got the foreclosure reversed. So that's pretty cool stuff there, especially because it was Freddie, and they've been giving us so many problems here lately. Okay, that's it for me. Support at cornerstonepropertieshomeinfo.com for your guesses. Capitalshortsale.com. Lots of free information there. We do negotiate short sales, so get in touch with us if you're interested. Also, we've got investment opportunities for folks who are tired of earning their, 0.5% interest rate return on CDs and money market accounts and savings book accounts. And we do pre-marketing rehabs now. So if you're interested, you've got equity in your property, or you're an agent and you're trying to market a property, you just need some cleanup and so on to get a little bit more equity and enhance the value and decrease the marketing time, get in touch with us. We'd love to chat with you, and I think we can help. That's it for me this week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.